Hey guys, it's Record, and this is the official beatbox tutorial for From the Boy and Me by the House Jacks. I'm going to link the full cover below. This is from their 2010 album Level. The beatboxer is Jake Moulton. I actually took lessons from him personally, so I know how to do this song because he actually taught me the song when I was taking lessons. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we know with beatboxing, as if you guys have seen my previous tutorials, you'll know this, there's a lot of it's subjective. There's so many different ways to kind of create one sound. I'm giving a guide for kind of how I use what I like to call syllabic content, which is essentially just the syllables, and how I translate those syllables into beatbox lines. So let's get into it. Boom, boom, ka boom, to boom, to boom, ka, to boom, 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 ka boom, to boom, to boom, ka, to boom. Boom, boom, ka boom, to boom, to boom, ka. Boom, boom, ka boom, to boom, to boom, ka. Okay, so this is a fairly complex groove when it comes to the combinations, so let's just kind of start from the top. I'm going to just guide you guys through the whole groove. I'm going to probably break it up into two different sections. We'll start with the first half of the groove and go from there. Okay, so your first half is going to be your kick and rim combo. Your instruments in this groove is your kick, rim, hi-hat. And that's another thing that's really good to know is when you're kind of looking in a groove and analyzing it, think first about what parts you're actually using. In this case, we're using our kick, our rim, and our hi-hat. So the first part of the groove is as follows. Bum, bum, ka, bum, bum. Again, that's bum, bum, ka, bum, bum. A little bit of a syncopation there, so getting that syncopation is going to be tricky. Bum, bum, ka, bum, bum. That's kick, kick, rim, kick, kick. Kick, kick, rim, kick, kick. Bum, bum, ka, bum, bum. For a more involved groove like this, I would also suggest singing the parts with it. So singing what part of the drum set you're using before you even assign syllables. So start with the parts, sing your parts, then assign your syllables, then use your syllabic dial. And your syllabic dial, of course, is going to be moving from the syllables to the sound and thinking about basically slowly closing your mouth to create those sounds. And I'll go over that at the end of the video. There's also other examples from our previous tutorials of that process. That's the process I'm using for teaching VP because it's the quickest, the fastest, kind of most efficient way to dial in on a groove, get to your core. So once again, it's going to be boom, boom, ga, boom, boom. That's boom, boom, ga, boom, boom. Kick, kick, snare, kick, kick. Kick, kick, snare, kick, kick. What that sounds like in VP is, again, that's kick, kick, snare, kick, kick. And move back and forth. Try the beatbox sounds, try the syllables, try your just speaking the parts, just so you can kind of get familiar with all these different methods. So kick, kick, snare, kick, kick. Boom, boom, ka, boom, boom. That's your first part of the groove. Your next part is te boom ka te boom. Again, that's te boom ka te boom. That's going to be te boom ka is your hi-hat, kick, rim. Te, two hi-hats, boom, kick, ka, rim. Te boom ka, hi-hat, kick, rim. Next is hi-hat, kick, te boom. So hi-hat, kick, rim, hi-hat, kick. So Tse tse boom ka tse boom. Tse tse boom ka tse boom. Again, that's tse tse boom ka tse boom. VP translation is and slow that down. Tse tse boom ka tse boom. Tse tse boom ka tse boom. What you can also do to kind of create your parts is move back and forth between each section, between the beatbox sound and the syllables, because that's another way where you can really easily figure out how to translate those syllables into your beatbox sound and kind of try to find sounds that work for you, because once again, I use sounds that work for me. It's going to be different if you try it automatically, because you're using your mouth. There's going to be a difference in the sound automatically when it's someone else doing it. So the biggest thing you want to do is really use my guides, not as a literal interpretation, but more as a way to kind of help you create your own style and help you kind of figure out how to play this groove with beatboxing. So boom, boom, ka, boom, boom, te, te, boom, ka. So your second half, once again, is going to be te, te, boom, ka. Tse tse boom ka tse boom. And I would even maybe break it into two parts, your second half into two parts. So you have your tse tse boom ka, 2 hi-hat, kick, rim, and then hi-hat kick as your third part. Tse tse boom ka, and then tse boom. One more time, that's tse tse boom ka, and then tse boom. You put that together, tse tse boom ka tse boom. Hi-hat, kick, rim, hi-hat, kick. Hi-hat, kick, rim, hi-hat, kick. Hat, kick, rim, hat, kick. Hat, kick, rim, hat, kick. That's kind of the rhythm of it too. So, tse tse boom ka, tse boom. Hat, kick, rim, hat, kick. 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 So you can use those parts and kind of say your parts. So, tse tse boom ka, tse boom. Tse tse boom ka tse boom. Now I'm gonna try something where I'll go back and forth between the syllabic content and your groove. I'm gonna start with the first half, second half, and then third half, and then I'll do them all together. So we have your first half. It's boom boom ka boom boom, boom boom ka boom boom, boom boom ka boom boom, boom boom ka boom boom. Boom, 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 boom. Tse tse boom ka, 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 tse tse boom ka. Tse boom, tse boom. Tse-boom, 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 tse-boom. The entire groove, boom, boom, ka, boom, boom, tse, boom, ka, tse, boom, 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 ka, boom, boom, tse, boom, ka, tse, boom, 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 ka, boom, boom, tse, boom, ka, tse, boom, boom, ka, boom, tse, boom, ka. Slower, boom, boom, ka, boom, boom, tse boom ka, tse boom boom boom, ka boom boom, tse boom ka, tse boom boom boom, ka boom boom, tse boom ka, tse boom boom boom, ka boom boom. So that's your idea. So once again, think about your dial moving back and forth, and I can demonstrate that once again with just your kick drum sound. Boom 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 boom. One more time. Boom, 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 boom. And you'll see my mouth kind of move closer together more and more. And it's going to sound like a fart when you try your kick. Another alternate for your kick is your So, really getting that throat sound. There's multiple ways to go. But please go back in this video, try stuff out, pause it. That's what this is meant for. And check out my other tutorials. And once again, don't try to interpret this as a literal way. Just try to use this as a guide. Just think about your syllabic content, creating those syllables, and then slowly moving your syllables to your beatbox sounds by thinking about, okay, what's the syllable sound like in a beatbox sound? How would I translate that? And just going for it and trying it out. Once again, you have your 3 different sections. Please review the sections. go slow, take time with yourself, and with a bit of luck and a lot of practice, you will get there. But please, just keep practicing it and try different ways, try different methods, kind of try to familiarize yourself. If you're new to VPing, you may want to kind of start with a beginner tutorial of the basic sounds. I actually have one of those. I will link below as well. So please, thank you so much for watching.